Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News for May 1st, 2015. An Attleboro woman is working to help end the problem of youth homelessness. Irene Frechette of the Vincent De Paul Society was out at the Attleboro Commuter Rail Station this morning collecting signatures for a measure to provide funding for House Bill 4517, known as the Unaccompanied Homeless Youth Act. The bill was signed into law earlier this year and will provide support for unaccompanied youth. The Massachusetts Coalition for the Homeless and supporters are out gathering signatures to get the measure funded. Mrs. Frechette spoke with us about the effort.
We're here advocating for homeless, unaccompanied youth this morning. We have our little girl here. Her name is Cinderella, and she's representing the over 4,000 unaccompanied youth in the state of Massachusetts who have no home. They've been kicked out of their homes for many, many reasons. Some sexual violence, domestic violence, emotional violence. Many things are happening in the homes. Right now, there are over 4,000 unaccompanied youth, and we believe there are many more. Young people, they'll stay at a friend's house, they're what they call couch surfing. There's a lot of them that are going uncounted. They kind of fall into the shadows. They just kind of fade into the shadows. They try not to let people know. They're ashamed that they had to leave their house, and it's through no fault of their own. But they're there, and we know they're there, and we're trying to help them. This is not the way a young person should grow up. Well, it's funny. Most people are skeptical, of course, when you first approach them. But one of the things we're telling them is we're not asking for money. We're just asking for their signature. That's an easy thing to give. When we explain that the bill is already passed by our legislators in January, that all it needs is to put some money towards it, they're more receptive to that. I chose the Attleboro train station because there's just so many people here. We have to get the word out. Awareness is a big thing. Some people, even though they might be a little leery about signing our cards, they're still going to know that we were here. They're going to know that we asked them. It's going to weigh on their mind. And the next time they see something in the paper or they see a young person on the street, it's going to ring a bell. And little by little, we plant the seeds and we hope the awareness to grow.
The Attleboro Public Library is increasing its effort to educate the community about the uses of the internet. Yesterday evening, they held one of 4 workshops on how individuals can use social media to enhance their business. The topic was on how to set up a blog. Presenter Tricia White spoke with us about the workshop.
Tonight I'm going to be teaching blogging, storytelling at the Attleboro Public Library. We're going to be talking tonight about the importance of blogging, why you should be blogging, some ideas on getting motivated to blog, and actually walking through the process of actually setting up a blog and posting it out to the internet. So I've actually been teaching social media marketing for about 7 years. I took that experience and back a year ago started working at Fun Enterprises. I think people are coming to this because they realize that they can't escape social media anymore. People always thought that it was going to go away or they didn't have to be part of the process. And today, if they're not on Facebook, they're not connecting with relatives and friends. If they're not on LinkedIn, they're not finding jobs. If they're running a business and they're not blogging, they may not be getting people to come to their website. I'm going to be teaching Google Plus 10, and basically what it is all the tools in Google, and that can run anything from what is a Google Alert to Gmail, Documents, Blogger, Google Plus, the new network, a little bit about YouTube, Google Plus Hangouts for people who have never heard of that, Google Analytics, Webmaster Tools. So we're kind of going across the whole board of all the different types of tools that are available to individuals and small businesses for monitoring growth on the web. Right now I'm at the Attleboro Public Library. There are other places. Sometimes we're at Harbor 1U in Mansfield or in Brockton, but a lot of times it just depends on what the needs are of the client for where I'll go and teach.
That's all for today's update. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.